Yeah. Oh, I will say this. I haven't actually mentioned this today. So kind of cool. As you guys know, I recently switched to business class. I'm still getting frame drops, but to be blunt, I expected that. I wasn't expecting to switch to business class and everything to magically get better because it uses the same lines. However, my buddy who helps me, Mr. M, he's the guy that's been trying to troubleshoot this for a long time with me. He's been really helpful. He's the guy that flew out. Really good dude. He's doing his absolute best. So I switched to business class, and of course the frames kept dropping. And what would normally happen at that point is that Mr. M would then contact residential because he helps on my behalf because he's a boss. And he would then put in a ticket and deal with them, etc., etc. So I got business class. He put in a ticket. And then yesterday he sends me a message at 11 a.m. And he says, I just want to let you know, there's this guy, his name is blank, and he is now in charge of your ticket. And he is now out at 11 a.m. on a Saturday, walking the lines between your house and the local hub, trying to figure out if there's anything going on there. That was at 11 a.m. on a Saturday. So then I get another message at 6 p.m. So about 7 hours later. And the message was essentially like, hey, he's getting close to your house now. And I was like, okay. So then at about 7:30, I get a knock on my door. And it's the dude. And he goes, hey, you know, my name is blank and I work for business class and I'm in charge of your issues now. And, you know, if anything happens, you know, that's me. You know, that like, you know, I'll be working on it. And I was like, okay, awesome. And he goes, can I cut your internet? And I said, sure. So then he cuts my internet and he spends about half an hour. There's a box in front of my house and he spends about half an hour there. And then he comes back in, he knocks on my door again, and he casually goes, okay, I found your problem. We're going to let the line crew know. It takes 24 to 48 hours. Your problem should be fixed by Monday. Now, keep in mind, I've heard this 4 or 5 times before. And I even told the dude. I was like, I've heard this before. This is not something that I've heard this line before. And the guy goes, I'm sure you have, but you've never worked with me. And I was like, okay. All right. And he goes, also, if there is anything wrong, you can see a guy right out there. He goes, if there's anything wrong, unlike residential, I will be the one to come back out and keep working on it. So I'll know everything that's done. And I was like, confidence. Okay. So of course, as you can see, I'm still having problems. And it is not fixed. So the thing we're doing right now is we're waiting until Monday and so we can test it a little bit more. But I do have to say, working 7 hours trying to fix my internet issues on a Saturday and then stopping by my house at 8 p.m. at night. Like, I can't fault this dude for not trying. So, and that's a good feeling when you're working with like a big faceless internet company. Like, I really can't fault this dude for not trying. So, you know, even if it doesn't get fixed, which I'm going to be blunt, I'm not expecting it will be, but even if it doesn't get fixed, like, respect, you know, like respect. That is definitely not service I got when I was on residential. So again, I've learned, I've been burned so many times by now that I'm not really expecting anything, but it's good to know that that at least they're trying. It's good to know they're trying, you know? It's good to know they're trying. So hopefully if this doesn't fix it, that's at least one step closer to figuring out what the actual problem is. And, as usual, we'll go from there. You think it could be that the guy is just lying? Well, here's the thing. If it was residential and the guy was like a one and done, like he knew I'd never see him again, I could believe that maybe he was just saying that he was going to fix something and nothing was going to happen. But the fact that this dude like is now attached to the ticket, and if it doesn't work, he's the one that comes back out. That makes me a little bit more inclined to be like, maybe he really does think he fixed the issue. Not saying he did, but maybe he thinks he did. That's a step in the right direction, right? Okay, our next goal is to try to make it inside of the bunkers. That door right there. Anyway, sorry, I just kind of went on a little monologue there. My bad.
Scav spotted.
No, Scav spotted! No! No, it's a grenade! Ah! Ah! I got stuck under the tank. So what I just did there is I dived down under the corner of the tank, and then when I tried to stand up, I couldn't stand up. Thankfully, that was a raider, and I probably would have died anyway. But no, but the plan was that I was trying to get out of there, and I couldn't because I was stuck under the tank. Yeah. So the short answer is I probably should have just tried to fire instead of tried to fumble around and stand up and run. That was a lesson in committing, which you guys have heard me talk about in the past. What I should have done is instead of trying to get away from him and get into cover, I should have just committed and tried to kill him. And that probably would have ended better. But again, I still have this kind of thinking in my mind that whenever combat happens, the first thing I should do is get into cover. And that kind of screws me in this game sometime. Like that works a lot better in games where you can't die quite as fast. But you can die really fast in this game. So honestly, I really need to just get in the habit of, like, if I see somebody, if they can see me, stop what you're doing and shoot them. Like, nothing else matters. Just stop what you're doing and shoot them. Yeah. I'm killing it with the scavs. Well, I mean, the runs are going pretty well up until, you know, I get slaughtered for dumb reasons. Let's see. What's something we haven't done for a little bit? Let's do... Okay. Cool. Be aggressive? Yeah, being more aggressive could be good. Yeah. Oh. Is that border working on this screen, Barry? I feel like it's not. Is it? Oh, no, yeah, it is. No, is it? I think it's off. You can see in the very top right corner. Yeah, hey, Barry, I don't know if you're in a round, but... Hey, what's up, Gears Art? Oh, Barry's already fixing it. Okay, awesome. Oh, I can move it behind it now. Okay, great. Well, actually, I can't on this screen, but I can on the main screen. Okay. On both screens it's off? Yeah, Barry's working on it. What happened to my head? My kid did. Does F Extra Life ViewBot? F Extra Life embeds. Yeah, they embed. So they have a lot of viewers that aren't really viewers. They basically... F Extra Life is a really big wiki. I think they're based out of China. And basically what they do is they just put their stream in every single page on the wiki. So when people go to the wiki, they don't even know they're watching a stream. It just loads. And then that counts as a view. So it's I mean, technically it sort of is view botting, but it's also like legal view botting. So it's this weird gray area that Twitch is not touching right now, because honestly Twitch does it too. Twitch does the same thing. When they were doing the Overwatch leagues and stuff, they would embed streams on Reddit. They would embed streams on major other websites. Like, that's one of the reasons the Overwatch league had so many viewers. So it would be kind of hypocritical if Twitch was like, we're going to do it, but you can't, F Extra Life. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So there's no question it is viewer manipulation, but it is not illegal viewer manipulation, if that makes sense. Yeah. Spirit McGee says Cohh and Cohh is banned. Nothing I just said isn't public knowledge, my dude. That's everyone knows that. Well, excuse me. Everyone who's looked into it knows it. I should say it's not super common knowledge, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, do I want to go in here? Nah. Go this way. I don't really know that spawn very well that I just spawned at, so I'm not really sure where other players can be right now. That was behind me, I think. This area is always a little finicky to go through because there's so many ways that people can come from here. You gotta just like whip your camera back and forth and hope for the best. Holy shit. Wait, is that at me? That was the sniper scav at the top, which we need to take out. I'm a little bit worried a dude's going to come up right behind us. Okay, we got a 60 mag, so should be okay. By the way, neat little trick. Check this out. If you switch your fire modes, listen to this. That's what happens when you switch your fire modes. But you can also define a button to check your fire mode. And if you switch your fire mode when you're checking it, whoops. Cheeky breaky. Is that exploiting? I wouldn't call that an exploit. I think it's a little bug that they're gonna fix. I mean, well, technically it would be an exploit, wouldn't it? But yeah. It's not one I use very often. Oh, that sounded like a sniper scav, potentially. That boom sound. Boom. That was a bird, not a sniper scav. Dude, this sniper scav can be so damn annoying. Because sometimes he won't even path to this side the entire run over here, and then all of a sudden he's bearing down on you from the very top. Watch. Notice he's not there. I can't see him at all. And I bet as we get closer, he's just going to pop out and be like, "What's up, dude? How you doing?" And just shoot me right in the face. It always freaks me out when I hear it because I really need to be focusing ahead of me, but... Oh, shit. Okay, I'm staying out of his line of sight. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Is he dead? Dude, was that even him? I don't even know if there was a dude up there. No, I'm not so sure. Maybe somebody killed him. Right there? What the balls? What in the bloody sin? You big old rude. Of course he'd hit me there. Dude, one shotgun blast. One. Jesus, dude. What? Oh, yeah, try war. I know, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Man, that okay. I don't need a senpai on that for the record. Thank you. Please have a lab card on you. Make this somewhat worth it. Oh my god. Dude, that scav was weird. That was very weird placing. Okay, how we doing? Less than half. Okay, Myrmidon! Thank you so much for that, my man. Okay, we're full. Okay, if there was a sniper up there, he is gone now. Still checking though, because I'm still nervous. Not gonna lie, still nervous. Dead scav over there. Atom bomb. How'd I get in here? Factory key. Yep. What happened to my forehead? It's my third eye opening. Yeah. What I'm trying to say is I'm the embodiment of 5-head. What really happened? My 10-month-old son attacked me. Not on purpose, but he did. Okay, I'm pretty sure somebody just took a scav out at the gas station. But I didn't hear enough of where that is to be confident about where that guy is. And if he heard me in here, that puts me at a severe disadvantage. We're going to go through here. Make sure that's the gas station. Propitol wearing out. That's fine. Hell? What was that? How did your son attack you? Give me 1 second. Basically, I was lifting my son Kai over my lap from like my left to right. And as I did, he kind of flailed his arms around. And what they don't tell you in baby school is that babies have really, really, really sharp fingernails. Yeah. And that little dude just like stewarded from Mad TV, like, look what I can do, and just shredded my forehead. Yeah. I think we're gonna do a quick dump. Is that right over here? Where's all that coming from? It sounded like it was right over there. Anyway. We don't have a lot of stuff, but we'll just come back in. My son is the one? Yeah, probably. Probably is the one. I can agree with that. Bop, 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 bop. Oh, look at that. Cool. We should move over a little bit. There we go. That was an okay run. Didn't really have a lot. Left with some empty spots, and that's okay. I'd rather go in full health and everything. See what we can do from there. Did I do my quest? I did my quest to... Man, yeah, we didn't get much at all that run. Got a few things, though. I need the relay and stuff. And the propane. How much does the propane sell for? Oh. Well. Alright, then. CMS, we can save that. I don't even have any CMSs. Wow, look at that. Put you there. Get another IFAC. Got another relay, which is something I need, so that's good. Let's go ahead and sell this too. 5. That was from an earlier run today. There's that IFAQ. Let's go ahead and use that. Boop. How much are these CPUs going for? Okay. Oh, is my thing done? How do you fuel the generator in the hideout? With fuel. You actually get fuel items that you put in there. Yeah. My Bitcoin farm is almost done. Looking forward to that. Man, those were quick sells, weren't they? Hey, we're over 4 mil. Woo! 4 mil hype. Do I need you for anything? I don't think so. Man, these go for 60? Cool. Oh god, that's way too much. Relay will be saving because I think I need 6 of those for something I'm building right now. So that's good. Blood set sells for 24, 25, 20. Okay, that's fine. That works. The chocolate we're going to save because I can we can actually turn that into sugar, I think, which sells really well. Let me see here. It was nutrition? Yeah, right there. Cool. All right. How much Bitcoin do I have? Oh, I have no Bitcoin right now. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Yo, we got a sniper weapon. Oh my. And some armor? Oh, 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 oh. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Probably has terrible ammo. Yeah, probably has terrible ammo. Yeah. What's the point of this game? The game at heart is a looter shooter. So if you want a main goal, the main goal of this game is to complete every quest from the NPC traders. That's your goal if you're a goal central person. However, the game as a whole, it's basically a round-based looter shooter that's extremely immersive, huge amounts of loot, huge amounts of customization, very immersive maps. It is a PvPvE kind of game. Lots of twists and turns. It's a really fun to play, well-made looter shooter. You can play it solo. You can play it with up to 5 people, including yourself. There are scav runs, which is what I'm doing now, where you basically like jump into an NPC and you fight against others very well-geared, generally player characters and other NPCs. Or you have like a persistent main character, your PMC or private military contractor, and he can be outfitted with all the loot that you get throughout the game, which is really cool too. So it's a great game. Yeah, I have a really good time with it. I have a really good time with it. Just solos today or duo squads later? I was supposed to play with my buddy Ello today, but unfortunately his internet died on him. So yeah, maybe we'll do that tomorrow morning or something. We'll see. Have to pay respects. Hey, Cohh, look at the bottom left of your stream. Mal Balboa says pink or red Starburst. Oh, pink. No question. Come on, man. Come on. Seriously? It's not even a question. Why are internet connections in the US so poor in general? Mostly because they can be. Yeah, they can be. There's no real organization that makes sure that companies may actually deliver what they say they will, and just they can be is the question, or is the answer. They can be. Yeah. Also, in America has a whole lot of land, and like I live, 20 minutes from the closest big town, so And there's a lot of towns like mine all over the country. So getting good internet out to those companies, or out to those like rural areas is a thing. It's a thing. Yeah. Didn't the government give like $4 billion to build a large fiber infrastructure? Yeah, but I mean, if they spent all of that on the infrastructure and not on yachts for executives, I mean, how would they get their yachts? So, I mean, come on, man. Working internet for everybody, yachts for executives. I mean, this isn't really a thing.